Hello everyone, it's Marita, one who catches lightning. Popping on again this week. I've been AWOL. I've been having some health issues, so back feeling better and back to try to do a little bit more of a live than yesterday. I had some internet issues. So today is a brand new day. I upgraded my internet package. So here we are, thankfully, to take the time just today to say hello, to reintroduce myself if this is the first time that you've met me, and to go over the energies of the day and really what the time we're in. Hi, Debbie. Good to see you. So for all of you who do not know me, my name is Marita, one who catches lightning with the path of Ish. I have been trained and chosen for the medicine path since before my birth, and I have been trained and have walked this path for over 40 plus years. I am now at the point in my studies, which I continue, that I am being asked and being told by my elders and by my teachers to go out there and start spreading this medicine and teaching this medicine. So about 2 years ago, I started with the path of Ish, IX, which is the Mayan jaguar, and started reaching out and teaching small little things. Fast forward to now, and I'm being asked to step into teaching a practice and teaching multiple practices that have to do with rainbow medicina. Rainbow medicina has been here since the beginning of time and is practiced not just by humans and not just by animals, but by other things in nature. So before we get into that, let's talk about the energies of today. So in the Mayan calendar, and one of the reasons that I love talking about the Mayan calendar is the fact that the Mayan calendar energetically has the energy of the blueprint of circleness. Circleness allows us to get out of our conditioning that we are born in Western society, where you're born and you run as fast as you can to the end of your life, or you get boxed into who you're supposed to be. So by following the Mayan calendar over at the Path of Ish, we are upsetting that norm, that social norm, that colonized way of thinking about energy, days, evolution, and how to be. So as we join just with the energetics of the circle, hi Dorothy, we're going to ask today that the tone of 11 and the tones of the Nahuales of today that are all about ancestry, see, be with us today as we take a moment. So let's just take a moment in whatever way that you've been taught to be present to a moment. I ask for you to do that practice now, whether there's breath, whether there's a pause of gratitude and thanksgiving for all of the energies present, for all of the teachers who have passed on and on and on these teachings that have lasted 400 years, thousands of years, 2,000 of years, and who are now being able to be here for us in different ways. Okay. So yesterday we talked a little bit about the energy of 10, the tone of 10, which is about manifestation. Now the tone of 11, one day after, as you know, is that ability to pull, to actually not just have the manifestation, but a successful manifestation. So the energy today is about successful manifestation. Now there's a lot of manifestation practices out there, but today the energy is, how do you manifest? Right? We had Eagle yesterday teaching us about being up above, high, and having a viewpoint to actually know who we are. Can you look at yourself instead of getting stuck in the stories and ideas of who you are? And can you actually learn from an observational point of who you might be with curiosity? Today, the energies are all about ancestors. And these are not just your ancestors that you can do, 23andMe, 21andMe, whatever those things are, those DNA tests. But the blood, the medicine that you carry in your bones and that you have carried for the lifetimes that you have become incarnate in this earth and maybe others. So that being said, today is really about an ability to be able to make a decision to change the karma of your life path based on the karma of your ancestors. Sounds complicated, doesn't it? Well, as you heal yourself, you heal your family line. We've seen that meme everywhere, and there's a reason for that. That has been a saying that has been in prayer circles and ceremony circles for eons. And that notion is you yourself as a being on this planet, in this time, in this space, in this creative matrix, in this society, have the opportunity to step into a path of radical self-love. And by doing so, you start to work in the energy of love, which is the energy of creation, which moves you away from fear. Because at the root of everything, we're choosing and making decisions based on fear or love, flight or fight, right? Or freeze, the other one. So my teachings and everything that has been taught for me to teach to you with permission from the elders are ways and practices where your curiosity about who you might want to be or become and have been are more accessible because you approach yourself with a different lens. There are many traditions, there are many practices. There's no one way. Find a practice, find a teacher that has integrity, has studied a lot, and is well informed. And find a tradition that speaks to you, a system that speaks to you, and then learn and take time to learn and dive in with open heart and open mind, because at the end of that, as my post said today, all roads lead to you. So today is an opportunity to take in and ask the energies of today to help you with the karma that you are carrying from your ancestors. We're now in the time of the East. The time of the East is the time of water. The time of the North is the time of earth, depending on what tradition you come from. But the time of the North is that endless time, the winter time in the Northern Hemisphere, where you sit with the elders and they remind you who you are and plant the seeds of your potential in your bones. So do you know yourself at your bone level? I'm going to say that again. Do you know yourself at your bone level? Do you know things in your bones? Have you integrated and taken the time to integrate teachings and practices and radical self-love that you know it in your bones? On Saturday, I have a little plática that I'm hosting, 10 a.m. Hawaii. It will be recorded, so you're welcome. I've had a few people actually email me because I wasn't recording it. So of the 170 people that wanted to join, it's just donation based. I've only had 16 people that had the time. So I'm opening up. I will record. I asked permission. And so don't let that keep you from this amazing opportunity on Saturday, whether you can make it live or watch later. And I don't record many things. This is recorded, but this is different. To be able to break down a practice that has been handed down for over 400 years and to teach you the bones of it so that it can get into your bones, and to teach you how it has had to change and evolve because society has changed and evolved, so that you can learn how to change and evolve practices. This will be an opportunity for a plática and for a meditation. So whenever I teach, we have this opportunity not just to talk, but to actually meditate and be able to have a somatic experience, have a journey to meet and be met by all of those alliances holding the space and helping me teach. I hope that you'll join me on Saturday. It will be an incredible time. a rare opportunity to be able to sit with me for 90 minutes so you can get to know me, so you can get to know what I'm being asked to teach, what I'm being given to teach from elders and from teachers that have been training me for 40 plus years since I was born, and the interweaving of these practices. So I hope that you'll join me and we can have a little bit more of a longer chat, and we can talk about how to integrate the different parts of ourselves. Specifically, if you're having time and trouble living now in a time where humanity is trying to decide who it wants to be, how will it evolve? This will be a crucial foundational practice. People don't teach foundational things anymore. People don't want to sometimes learn foundational things. They want the wham, bam, thank you, shazam. And if you don't have a good foundation, then what are you building on? Whether you consider yourself a starseed, being like, I don't know what if humans are going on here, or an old Earth soul who's been here and reincarnated in the planet and is here to help with this transition, and you're finding it hard to do so with how humanity is acting, these practices wrapped in rainbow codes will help you remember that you are your own road. You are home. And it will help you build a relationship with yourself from a viewpoint from up high and down below, so that you can grow and become the best of you in this lifetime. So again, I hope you'll join me on Saturday. I'll put the link here below. You can also go on my page, The Path of Ish, on the bio. It is recorded. It is donation-based. So watch it on your own time or join me live and sit with me as we chat, as we pray, and as we learn how to walk the path of radical self-love. Thank you to you, for you who are watching now, and to you who are watching later. Thank you for taking this time to come with an empty cup. Thank you for coming with gratitude and reverence. Thank you for supporting live Indigenous voices that are teaching things that are being, by permission from elders, to teach. Because when you support me, you support everyone behind me as well. The proceeds from this will be going to the restoration of this land that we're working here in Hawaii, to native species. So your donations are going just back to Mother Earth. So thank you again, and thank you for showing up and being the best you today. Mahalo, everyone. Shade.